if the elections are judged to be credible, free and fair, I will concede defeat. Who said that?
Well, let's take a look at what's trending this morning. Yeah. Good morning, Nigerians. Welcome to Kakaki Social. I am Ohimaya Maize. On this segment of the show, we spotlight the issues that shape conversations in the Nigerian social media. So let's take a look. What's really trending? Atiku Abubakar is trending. Peter Obi is trending. Okay, the PDP presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, and his running mate, Peter Obi, made an appearance yesterday night at the Candidates, a platform that has been designed to bring the leading candidates in the 2019 presidential race face-to-face with Nigerians in a question and answer format. Of course, Kadiria Ahmed moderated that session last night. It's the last in the series of that platform, which we saw yesterday. And as usual, the internet broke after that event. Looking at the participation of Atiku and Peter Obi at that event last night, we go straight to Twitter now and see how Nigerians are talking about this. Let's take a look at the tweets that were flowing in on cyberspace yesterday. Chike777 tweeted and said, "I know many who before today had never heard Atiku really speak on issues. You have always heard Obi on the platform. Today was an eye-opener for many who thought Atiku was incoherent, like someone we know. Today was a big day for Atiku's image. Hashtag NG the candidates." And then we'll take a look at this Twitter user, Dragfell, tweeted and said, "What I took from this program: 1. Atiku is smart, exposed, and ready to bring sanity to Nigeria. 2. Peter Obi is very intelligent, smart, and ready to change Nigeria. 3. Kadiria was biased and was very poor in moderating, never smiled nor laughed." From Dragfell, we saw that tweet. And then from another Twitter user, actually, Osita Chidoka, former Minister of Aviation, tweeted and said, "NG, the candidates, this is good interaction, all considered. For Atiku and Peter Obi, it was an opportunity they utilized well to show maturity, tact, good grasp of issues, calm confidence, and responsive engagement in the face of provocation. Atiku go and win." From Osita Chidoka. And from Solomon Akbenja, see Atiku answering questions on NG the candidates without having to seek clarifications from Peter Obi or complaining about microphones. And you want to vote a Buhari above Atiku. Habana. From Solomon Akbenja, we saw that tweet. Of course, a lot of people felt Kadiria was excessive in the way she moderated, excessively hostile in the way she moderated that platform yesterday. Yaka Fanchan tweeted and said, "Why is Kadiria Ahmed upset? Kadiria, you are embarrassing yourself. Kadiria came to fight Atiku. Kadiria came to, 1, paint APC and PDP in the same light to push vote apathy. 3, hammer and keep going on corruption to keep painting Atiku as corrupt." And then we saw more reactions yesterday. Abdul Mahmoud Owan, the great oracle, tweeted and said, "Kadiria is a lightweight, overhyped journalist who has no knowledge of policy or interrogation skill. Her engagement with Atiku Obi shows tonight. Her initial predetermined strategy is to rattle her interviewees." Can we go back to the next previous slide, please? Her initial predetermined strategy is to rattle her interviewees, but her background research on the policies of the interviewees has exposed her tonight. From Abdul Mahmoud Owan, the great oracle. And then we move on to the next tweet. Maybex, Meobeko tweeted and said, "During Buhari's session with NG the candidates, the biased Kadiria didn't make attendance public to shield Buhari. In fact, he went there strictly with his cabinet members. Today, attendance is open to all, and APC is flooding the place with her people. But no yawa, Atiku is capable." From May Ubeku, we saw that tweet, lots of commentary flooding cyberspace yesterday. Nicholas Ebikwe rising to the defense of Kadiria, tweeting and said, "Why are PDP members crying foul? Kadiria has only one job tonight, ask questions, and she has been doing that excellently. If Atiku and Obi don't want to be asked questions, then they should not be vying for the country's 2 top offices." From Nicholas Ibekwe. And then one more tweeter on that matter, tweet Lazy285 tweeting, Alex Ogaga tweeting said, "I honestly don't know why PDP and Atiku supporters are moaning about Kadiria Ahmed's performance in NG the candidates tonight. As a strong Atiku supporter myself, I sincerely think Kadiria did very well. Her probing questions only reinforce how sound the Atiku-Obi duo is." Let's still go on and take a look at more reactions yesterday. Stanley Azwakola, laugh out loud. Kadiria was definitely far more respectful 2 weeks ago. I like this feisty one. Wish she was this feisty with the APC team. From Stanley Azwakola, we saw that tweet. And then from Marvin Ekoje, sharing this video with us. "By the law of Kadiria Ahmed, Atiku as an ex-VP should have lifted the people of Adamawa country out of poverty. pathetic. There was a point in that conversation last night where Atiku made explanations about the fact that he had actually lifted about 45,000 women or families out of poverty. And Kaderia was not really satisfied by that explanation, and she went for that pushing. And then let's take a look. She actually made a mistake about Adamawa State, referring to Adamawa State as a country. Let's take a look at this video.
Through empowering particularly women.
And yet Adamawa still remains one of the poorest states in Nigeria.
Yes, but
and
why?
They've had you, a man who's been vice president for 8 years, someone who... I am going to ask the questions no matter how you shout, so you might as well just let me talk. I am going to ask the questions.
Ask.
So the Adamawa still remains one of the poorest countries, and therefore, if you talk about people who want to look at antecedents, because you kept talking about your record, and so it's a fair question for people to ask. If you
Okay, Adamawa is not a country, it's a state actually. Adetutu Balogun responded immediately to that at Tutsi22 tweeting said, Atiku is the second highest employer of labor in Adamawa, and Kaderia is asking the impact he has made. Covers face from Tutsi22. Ugo Eze said, when Kaderia asked Atiku and Buhari what they will do if they lose the elections, Buhari has already declared that it's impossible for him to lose. He shared a video with us that captured moments when both candidates were asked what would they do if they lose the elections and how they responded. Let's take a look at this video.
If you lose elections, will you accept the results?
If the elections are judged to be free, fair, and credible, why not? I've lost elections before and I've admitted.
If you lose elections, will you accept and go back?
If what?
If you lose elections, will you accept the results?
Well, that sounds like if impossible. I think.
Okay, it was also a night to fact check. Mr. Busadik tweeting said, Atiku said GDP was 6% in May 2015. Fact check. GDP was 2.35%, second quarter of 2015. And immediately responding to that tweet on Mr. Busadik's thread, we saw this reply. Lots of Buhari were disappointed after tonight's NG, the candidate's interview with Atiku. Let's go get Nigeria working again. They shared this video with us. Let's take a look. Oh my God, don't you just love Nigerian social media? Still the comments kept flowing. Yemi Fash tweeting, shared this video with us as well. He said, if you like Atiku and Peter Obi's outing at the NG the candidates tonight, watch this video, Bebo and retweet. Better Nigeria loading. Let's take a look.
Let go. Oh, yeah, get your PVC. Make we vote in PDP. I say get your PVC. Make we vote in PDP. Enough is enough, oh. We need person with the capable. Atiku and Obi na the men, oh. They go make Nigeria work again, oh. Atiku na the man for the job. He will never disappoint. He go take us straight to the point, and we go see say Nigeria go get job. Atiku na the man for the job. He will never disappoint. He go take us straight to the point, and we go.
Okay, as you can see, the PDP guys on Twitter really celebrated the outcome of yesterday's NG the candidates. Okay, we'll move on very quickly to this video that is also trending. President Muhammadu Buhari, it appears, has made another mistake in the presentation of the Cross River State governorship candidate. He actually presented Udoma Egba instead of Enwa Eno as the gubernatorial candidate of the APC in that state. In this tweet from Sasiwasi, Buhari presents Ndoma Egba against Onwa Eno as gubernatorial candidate in Cross River. Let's take a look.
I don't have much to say, more than to thank you very much indeed, and to present our gubernatorial candidate and the senators to back up what the